let's just start this right now. Wait. I should have done something. Wait a second. So you're gonna stay here for now. Yeah, I need to do something before we start. Although I don't have headphones. It's not appearing. It is appearing here. And I can help you there. I'm just gonna be there. So today we are going to do stuff that is why this janky camera, although it's not as janky as other times. I guess. I don't know. We are going to be painting as the title says, so it's going to be quick. I'm gonna be here for an hour. I think so, probably. Yes, an hour at least. But I think that we can finish this before the hour. So now that I am seeing this, I think that I need to change where the camera is. I'm gonna change you to that position. You can start seeing this. Now, can you survive here? I was going to put you on this side, but then I realized, hey, I am left-handed. This is not gonna work. What if I put you? You have planned this before, right? If I put you here, it's going to be on my way. That is the problem. This is where you see the best of the image, so I'm gonna put you there. Even when you're going to be on my way. Let me just fix you. There you go. There you go. You were like this, so you can see this. Told you, I have everything planned from the beginning. So yeah, like you can see that I have here some stuff already. Like I have done another ones. I can show you. So these are for the 5 animation. Yeah, the 5 animation of the series, which I think there are 30 animations to do, or 30 extra stuff that doesn't exist on the video. So this one, simple. So this is the scene, just to make you or to have you on the same page as I am. This is the scene like at the beginning where Spider-Man jumps from the window for the first time on the game and starts swinging through the city, right? So this is after he puts the suit and starts running towards the window. Um, we have this for when he comes out of the window. So he comes out. So that came from here. It's going to be comp over this, a lot of editing. We have him swinging through the city. I think this is no, this is the fourth one. After this one, it comes this one. You can see that there is this small section that it will be here, something like this. Something like this. You see the resemblance, right? So it comes like this, bad attempt to do people. And then there is another code. It's going to be hiding a video eventually. And this part. So I noticed that I have this, so I need to change something about the ending of that video. But I haven't done that ending, so it doesn't matter. So it goes here, and finally it arrives here. Which I don't know if I want to do something else here or no. I need to think about it. So now let me. You are opening that. Where do you open that? So I need to see the image. And for that I need the You please cooperate. It opened like 5 of them, but none of the one that I want. Okay, it's not. So I don't have it to cooperate. Uh, Open recent is one of the Spider-Man references. You please go on the money. And you please go on this money. Here. There you go. I think that I missed something on this one. And I missed a little building here. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave that there. So we're gonna do is we're gonna paint this. So I shouldn't look at that. I should look at this. So looking at the image, it's mostly those colors. We have trees here. We have the buildings here. So this building it's Immersion building according to the image. So it should be that. So I should have it at least the same way. I'm gonna put it white with the black-ish windows. I'm gonna use the blue for the windows. I'm gonna have this white. Let me put this water here. I should have color already. So we have this building. This is like a gray-ish color building. I guess at this one I can paint it. You have a way to paint this. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna paint this side white. Then this building I'm gonna have 2 strips white. I'm not gonna use the white just because I don't want this white. I want this bad white. That is the watercolor where you get. So it gets a different white, not the white of the paper. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna start with that. And I guess that I'm gonna paint the girl, all the girl white. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And the water tower, that you only see a bit of it. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. So let's start doing that. I'm gonna paint this way. And like you can see it paints something white, but it's not. I don't know if you I don't think you can see it properly. I can also see that you see flashing color between an is it like an auto wildland? Yeah, it's doing like a white balance. Because look, I put this here. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Sorry, I don't wanna focus on that. Like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna paint all of this white. And I have been doing this right now, right? And for this one, I plan only this, and only last night I was noticing that hey, originally I planned to do 3 activities, right? So I have stuff. Some activities started but not finished, and it's like um, that makes sense, but I didn't plan for that. So like I was just starting to like last night I was like, hey, what I do to the other things that I started to plan but never finish, right? That are not even that are still on my computer because there are a lot of those things, right? That I started but I never finished. But some of them are not longer on the computer because they were on the other computer. Well, the other computer that I use for the video. So I started to think like what to do and ask the universe to help me. And sometimes the universe is cryptic of stuff and you need to think about it after you wake up. And you came up with a solution. But this time, it literally showed me another stuff that I was like, definitely this is not what I asked for. I don't know why you showed me this, but this is the second time that it shows me that, and I have already gave up on that stuff before because I was like, I have no clue how to do this. Yet the universe is there asking me to do that again. So I have a problem because it's like, okay, I wish I could do that, but I think that is beyond my power. Uh, that the universe doesn't like it's the second time that keeps me the same, and it's just like not that other times that is like most of the time where it's very cryptic, and like you need to interpret it right because it's literally showing me again the same action than before. So it's like a clear message of what I need to do, right? And it's like, why you show me that again? Like I thought that I have done all that I could for that. Mm, it didn't work. I don't know. I don't know why the universe wants of me. Okay, we have the whites. Let's paint. I don't know if we paint the grays already. Do we paint the grays already? I think so. Because if you see this, like we have this on the sidewalk, the parking lot. Let me see. Okay, the water tower. I didn't pay the water tower. It's not visible, so what's the point? You know what I mean? It's been that. Um, but yeah, like it showed me the same again, and I was like, why? Why do you show me this again? Like, I don't feel that I gain anything with that. Like, if I'm honest, like, sure, like doing that thing, sure, it would be interesting, not gonna lie. But it's like, but at the same time, it's like, it feels that doesn't make sense anymore, right? Like, I will believe you that like a long time ago, but not right now. Like, I mean, I see why it makes sense, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. I will try to do that. But again, I need to think myself also how to do the other stuff because I remember that I divided that way and I grabbing it like this and it just marking my finger. But I remember when I put my calendar like that, it was like gonna have one thing that is dream reality stuff related, right? Like full dream reality. Like nothing else, just dream reality. And at the time it makes sense, but uh, who do you broke? But then, mm, like when I do that, I start having a lot of stuff. So I minimize it to free time, to three activities, which it was like that is more manageable. Like it's easier for me to understand that. And I don't know, it is crazy still to this day because I was thinking, because if I would need to say a thing right now, I will say I need to redo again my calendar to have the three things, especially because I have planned the videos of, like I would say they are like an aftermath for the dream reality episode. That is just to show you how I did the stuff that I did on dream reality without necessarily telling you. Like this is what I did step by step, right? Especially because it's like I don't film the step by step, so I cannot show you. I mean, I have some of that part, but not all of it. And I show you all that I have on the previous stuff. Mm, wanna mix it right now with some purplish, but it's like I don't know. Like if I would need to do another stuff or like to give an answer for that right now, it would be like my answer right now. It is like of me without thinking. It's just like what it came to me right now. Like the first thing that it came to me. I cannot listen myself with the dog barking. But it came to me is the idea of what pink do I use? It's red. The idea of grab those elements, um do the three things at the same time still. Do the three activities at the same time as you were doing. One of the other red. Do the three things as you were doing. But focus on this Spider-Man stuff, right? Like that is what I would say right now. Like focus on this Spider-Man thing. Keep doing the everything at the same time. Just because that way. I will be able to finish or progress this Spider-Man stuff. But um, on my own terms, I think. Like I would say, do that so I can keep working on the other stuff, but only dedicated like once on doing that. Not do not focus a lot of those other activities as I am doing on this one. That would be what I would say right now. But I don't know, probably like if I think about it, it's just like I know that I should put more focus on this than on the other stuff. But it's just like I don't know. And I'm gonna put the background purplish. That would be my and especially because of what now that I'm thinking, I asked that before. And it was like the thing that I interpreted, because in the end, like most of the time you just interpret what the universe tells you. That's why you end up having prophecies that are true. And in this case, is the fact that I asked this before, now that I'm thinking of, and my answer was focus on Spider Man, then on the stuff that it will be there in reality, eventually, finally on any other stuff. But I never finished that. I don't know where it was pointing a second ago. I'm gonna paint the lips. Hopefully, I don't ruin them. Probably they are ruined. I hope not. Hopefully, not a lot. And the eyes. Okay, let me just. But yeah, like now that I'm thinking of it, that's what I was answered to. Ooh, I paid more over there. See if I can remove a little bit of extra painting. It's okay. What color do I paint the buildings? I don't know. Yeah, like I asked that, so if I answer right now, I will need to dedicate again time for that. But I think that is just question of me not doing or not thinking clearly what to do. I want to paint the buildings when I use them reddish. I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm looking at this. The buildings are a little off. They have a little of orange because of the light, but they are also. Mm, I'm trying to think about it. I have an idea how to do the buildings. Probably it's not the best idea, but whatever. I'm gonna paint this yellow just to have the separation of it. And then I'm gonna do the orange trick. Yeah, that would be my answer right now. Like what I should probably do. But I don't know. I also like the idea of doing only working on this because that is going to help me to progress a lot of on this, which is a lot. It's something that I'm excited on doing. So I will see. I will see. I will think about it on Friday. Yeah, so Friday I will tell you. So if I am going according to the plan, which I hope that I don't, but even if I go a little faster, Friday will be finishing the animation for this scene, specific scene. Uh, okay, you're zooming in. That's what I thought you were pointing towards other side, and it was like, hey, another spider, which I also have fun doing the stuff that it's happening, like on the side extras of this Spider-Man stuff. I'm gonna leave it like that because I wanna have more reddish on these ones. So reddish, so just like a bit of red. And they are like bricks, like brick red. And finishing the thought of what to do, probably that is the smartest thing to do. Probably the smartest thing is just to redo the calendar or redo my planning. Mm, even when that is going to take longer to finish stuff, it's probably the smartest idea. It's only because I keep working on the other videos, right? Because I was having fun with Strawborn. It's just that I got sick and I was like, okay, let's pause it a bit because uh, I don't want to take eons to do that stuff. Like I don't want to take eons to make this just because I'm not thinking clearly what to do. And also because I was editing that as I was doing it just to have fresh like what I did um to record the stuff. So even when I it past time right now, it's just like I wrote the thoughts. So it's like I could have continued working on that. without the stuff being edited, but I want it to be edited, so I'm gonna say that's my bad. And this one should be reddish. Mm, but yeah, like it's the way that it is, I guess. I mean, I will see, I will find a way to do that. Like I know that I can find a way to make that work. Because if I change that idea, no, I start working that way. The only thing that changes is like it's going to take longer to do uh this Spider-Man stuff, but it's also like it's like a double-edged weapon, double-edged sword, because you're able to work on both or more stuff, but also you are unable to finish that stuff. So it's just like, what do you prioritize? Like, do you prioritize to have stuff finished? Focus on one thing. But if you prioritize to have more stuff, like to work on more stuff, you should work on both things at the same time, even when it's not like best thing to do. But I will see. I will see. Like I feel that that's going to be solved. Like this should be an easy answer if I wouldn't have a lot of things started. You know. Which now that I am thinking, let me just modify stuff there. Like, let's wait a second until this dries a little bit so I can paint the. Okay, I think I should paint the cars. I can paint the cars, and I don't need that to be dry. Let's paint these trucks. I'm gonna paint this van, this color. Like on the image, all the cars are like gray. I'm gonna start with the white stuff. We're gonna paint the leaks here, then paint everything gray. Okay, let's wait now. Let's wait a second until this dries. We're half an hour, we're almost done. Yeah, it's okay. What time is it? Yeah. So looking at this, have this, and this. Still, I know why these are here, but I feel that I don't even wanna remove them because They make it sense at that time, but not now. So I'm gonna put this one. Uh, I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna write. Do I keep it on the same one or on different ones? I think that I'm gonna keep them on the same one. Because they are related. I'm gonna keep it this one. Because you asked what I was doing is that like you I don't know how much you see, but you see that there you probably saw there were three colors, right? So the black color is supposed to be what is going to be main dream reality stuff. Or was what was supposed to be main dream reality stuff. Um now use black now. So what was supposed to be main dream reality? Um, I'm gonna paint the windows gray because that's what they are a little bit on the image. But those basically have those three stuff, right? Because I was like, I feel that these are like a good amount way to separate this. Or when I did that, I don't know why the windows on top are so small. They have windows. Um, and it was like, it seems to be a good idea how to separate dream reality or how to separate my projects. So that way I can enter, like for example, like 3D challenge. That this time I was like, I'm gonna enter, but I saw the topic and I was, or like the template, and it was like it doesn't trigger anything on me to say, oh yeah, I wanna be part of that. Like it's just like it didn't trigger that the last one just trigger. There is this idea of, oh, that I have this idea. I saw this template and then instantly came to this idea that I need to, let's say, just to polish to make it real, or like it came anything to me on my mind. Like, I mean, I can tell you one scene that it came to me when I saw the thing from Medal of Honor, like the first one, like the DLC, when you're on the snow. Um, you have this snow element, like on the snow mission. That's too hard. On the snow, I think you are on Russia or something like that. I don't remember. But the point is that you are. You are over there, right? And like the point is that you start to get a little of purple and orange to add color variation on this. But you are over there, and what happens is that you start to, like, you have a chase of vehicles, not a scene. Like there is a point when you just became like super crazy and you jump snow piece, and it's basically that's what this gameplay is. But I was like, I don't know. Like this is stuff, but it's not stuff that I am like super excited to do, you know? So I know that there was the GMTK. I don't even look at that stuff. I think that it passed already. You know, sad because I feel that's what I wanna do now, probably more. Which now that I say that, now me saying that, I think that I need to change the stuff on the calendar, yes or yes. But that will be tomorrow, I guess. According to what I get answers today, or according to what according to what I like, this is what I wanna do. You know, we cannot depend on the universe to solve everything for us. That is just too religious of me, and that's not me. So what I'm gonna do is like I have this idea of how to do this. So probably the smartest thing to do will be to just wait for the universe to tell us this is exactly what you need to do to be where you wanna go or to achieve what you wanna achieve. That is the word. But we do that, we will be 100% dependent of the universe, which is cool. But Mixtape will not like that. We just ask her what to do next every time, right? Like that is not cool. While this is drying, I'm gonna paint this with a bit of orange, splashes of orange specifically over here. That tree was dead by the asphalt. Too, too, too true. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do because we just finished this painting. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just ask the universe whatever. If we get an answer, well, or if I get an answer to be specific, we do that. If mm, I do not get an answer, I'm gonna do by what previously told me the universe to do. Yet, uh, that was too much purple. If I'm honest, I thought I. And I'll be honest, this is one of the times where it's like I think that I have done this, but you didn't do that. Okay, it's okay. Like it's okay. It has a little of purplish over there. Just to make it more beautifully. Then I was like remove the most of the ink and it was just like this. To be just droplets of water here. Dropping, but whatever. What I mean is that we can ask the universe. If the universe answers, we do what it tells us. You know, which I feel that the question that I will do, and I'm just gonna make it right now, is just to remember. It's like, should I focus only on one thing and on the other, on the other two things, and focus on the three things? You know, that's probably why the universe doesn't answer me. It's because I don't know what I'm asking for. I feel that I'm asking for is like, should I focus on the other? Hmm, what is the word? On the other. That's why the universe doesn't answer. Mm, Let me formulate that in my head. Okay. It's like, should I focus? That's why I've asked the universe in Spanish. Should I focus on only Spider-Man or on the other two projects? And sometimes the universe doesn't ask. So, okay, let's. That's why people say that may have something. But me, a celestial, with something like that, that will be weird. But not the first time, also. So, believable. Okay, that's the painting. It's not that good. I know. It's bad. It's awful. What we can do? I am not good. At least this lady is not that bad, and it's the focus point because that's the focus point of it. But yeah, like I would focus. So if I ask the universe, what will I ask? It needs to be the more generic the question is, the better the answer because you can interpret it towards what you want actually. So here's the thing: the universe doesn't tell you what to do. It's like it's guiding you to show you what you want to do, right? Because it's just like it helps you, giving you answers in a way, but in the end, you are the one who interprets that. So being you, the interpreter, it tells you what you want actually. I can say, oh, I want this, but I want that, and that's when I start to having conflicts because the universe told me explicitly, do this, which I didn't did. That's my bad. I know. I mean, we can look for it a little bit right now. What year is this? 2025? Oh no, it's just not ending. Oh no, it's the. Oh yeah. I mean, it's just a few times, right? Like, I mean, probably bird kiss is the best option. Yeah, it would be that. I mean, I could just start camping this, but it's too much work. Anyway, what I will ask is, how do I organize myself to keep working on the trees until I can only focus on one? That is my answer. That is my question. If I get an answer, hopefully tomorrow I fix that. If not, well, that is a big problem, I guess. But if I don't get an answer, what I would do is I will change this to have, like, this week I'm gonna keep what I have right now. But next week, yeah, this week I'm gonna keep that. Next week I'm gonna change it to be focused on, yeah, next week to have a little bit of focus on. like to have there are 7 days in the week. If I dedicate 5 to Spider-Man, if I dedicate 5 to Spider-Man, I dedicate one to the reality and one to the other stuff. That way I can remove the other stuff quickly. If I focus on the other two, and I keep the others 2 days for that until they are removed. Yeah, I will do that. Like if that doesn't happen, I will do that, and we accomplish the hour, which is fun because I'm gonna keep working on this, but not on the stream. I can turn off the music that I barely hear. I can show you the animations that play here a little bit. Man, this is chunky. I think this is the longest animation so far. But I know there is going to be bigger ones. Just look at this. And the spheric lens looks to be more. Like, I put you here, so I got to clean you. This is the animation. Probably I should put you. So I throw you. Sorry, sorry. Okay, you're there. You're there. I don't know how to move this, but there is like all of these images of Spider-Man. Like so far, I have just 128 frames. It is not a lot because they are on twos and threes. This is not 100. There is like 50 probably. And I am missing all of this. So this frame is the one that is going to be here. So here. So it transitions to the video. But yeah, I'm gonna debate this here. It was fun. It was fun to paint with you. Uh, I have one behind this that is just extras. I'm gonna leave you here. As I said, it was fun. Um, what else? So yeah, that is gonna happen. Probably the what day? Probably probably. Mm, I mean, we will be here on Friday, and I will see. I will see. No, like I will see you on Friday, and let me think of this. Let's be smart. I will see you on Friday, probably working on the last. Hopefully, working on the pass from here to here. Like probably working on making the in between these two frames, but we don't know. I don't know. That will be the case today. Not today. Um, yeah, today I need to think about it a little bit. How to do other stuff of the scene. Mm, how to organize myself to finish those projects. And I will see. I will see what to do and have fun. Everybody have fun. I mean, I see. I'm gonna just remove one of the things that I deleted. The other one is going to stay because, like, I have done that. Like, those things don't, and I don't know if I want to. But yeah, that will be all for today. Uh, we'll see you Friday and see what happens because I can say that this is gonna happen, but we don't know what is gonna happen in the future. So I